play. Get that one out to Baskin quickly. Gets a couple good blocks, makes a few guys miss. Enough for a Jonathan's Grill first down, so just get it out to the playmakers and let them make plays. At the receiver, we got number 4, Lex Baskin. Play clock's working this week. It's a little difficult last week. Sanders takes the hit, takes it right to the midfield strike. Pick up about 5. Boy, that line dominated. We talked about the 50. Jenkins has time. He's going to air this one out to Ferguson. Caught. Yep. Great pass from Jenkins down to Ferguson. Gets all the way inside the 5. It'll be first and goal, and easy Jonathan's Grill first down. First and goal for the Eagles. Should be easy. It is untouched. Touchdown Eagles, Larry Sanders. 2 minutes and 5 seconds into the game. The Eagles go 80 and make it look easy. Start on the ground, bounce it out. It's got some running room. Good blocking downfield. Great play. They're going to call a hold. One pass from Jenkins to Ferguson and ran it in. Going to go with it quick. Goes backwards. Stays, keeps his feet, and gets a first down. A couple of missed tackles there late. Good play by the Owls to get the first down. Scott, probably the smallest guy on the line on either side, and absolutely did whatever he wanted to last week. Maddox keeps that one on a quarterback draw. One thing Coach Wade's... Here come the Eagles on the blitz. Throw the screen complete. Good play. A couple of guys miss. It just depends on the spot. I think he's got it. Bring a lot of pressure. Keep it on the ground.
Well,
man, this has got another first down. Wow. Just gashing the Eagles. I tell you what, the Owls run hard. Owls will keep it on the ground. You kind of feel like they're definitely in 4-down territory. Into play, leading 7-0. Give that one to Sanders off the right side. Almost kind of runs into his own guy. Gains about 6. Dominated. Watching on their, looks like 80-inch big screen down there. Can't hide money when you're down there.
Like Rosemary or something like that.
Jenkins looks. Does a good job running. Gets out of bounds. Enough for a Jonathan's Grill first down. Speaking of, get on Ortiz out here. Jenkins looks, has time, throws across the middle, complete. Gets it into Owl territory to number 18, Mr. Football. Jenkins, play action pass, rolls out, fires it, complete. Another Johnson's Grill first down. That pass complete to Bowman. First and 10 Eagles. Jenkins back there with Titus and Sanders. He's going to give it to Sanders right up the middle. Getting a little running room. Not as much as last week. MUS kind of showing how big they are and how strong they are up front on both sides of the football.
I think they did.
I mean, you're here last week and you see guys like, Darius Garland in the press box.
Yep.
Right? And you're turning on TV and seeing several BA alums just playing on Saturdays and Sundays. But the real special part about that class to me, Scott, was, guys like Carter, and Connor, Luke, Griffin Hodge, all my best friends. We just had such a time out there, and we like to win while we were doing it. I'd love to take this time to shout out my lovely Nana, Mary Ellen Murphy. She's out there watching.
Is she watching?
Love you, Nana. I know she's out there watching. I know she is. She's ESBN's probably biggest advocate.
Dude, we need to get ESBN a little, get Nana a little.
It's just a bunch of just scrappy guys putting together a win. And that stood out to me because, we picked them up on our shoulders, did the whole, did the whole thing after that. So that really stood out to me.
That was awesome. I remember that.
And then, of course, who can forget Cook, guys?
Is this unbelievable?
This is big time. Look at from the end zone. Wow.
First and goal. Jenkins looks, throws, complete.
Wow.
Touchdown, Eagles. Cruz Jenkins to Keyshawn Bowman with 8:57 left to go in the second. Your Eagles take a 13-0 lead.
What do you think Keyshawn?
That's anybody's guess. Could rhyme with Tennessee or get back to work. First and 10 Owls, just under 9 to go. Eagles lead 14-0. MUS keeps it on the ground, found a lot of success that first drive. Reed takes that one up, brought down.
Offer it's going to be good for a long time. So
Awesome.
Owls have it third down, and this is not going to be converted. Great job by Romel Kuhn and then number 24, Jamison Humphreys in Brody Bell range.
I watched him warming up, and he was busting out 58-yarders like they were extra points.
Jenkins throws this one. He's got
open.
a man
Oh, my
wide
goodness.
open. Goodness gracious. Touchdown Eagles from 45. Brentwood Academy ignites the fireworks again. Jenkins to Bowman. Thought he was going to call for a fair catch. He was so wide open.
I mean, that's the true definition of busted coverage right there.
Get that one complete. Jennings holds on to him. The rest of the Eagles bringing down. It's going to bring up. Fake keeping on the ground. Oh, and try to reach for it and not going to get it. Great job by the Eagles. Romel Kuhn brought pressure. Humphreys. Jenkins gives that one to Sanders. It's right up the middle. Gets across the 40, 35. Still knocking guys off. They never bring him down. He gets another Jonathan's Grill first down. And that's what we saw him do. Mark shifts over to the right side. First and 10. They're going to keep it on the ground to Sanders. Great blocking downfield. Cuts inside 10, 5. Pushed out of bounds. Far corner over there about the 2-yard line. Bring up first and goal. Another Jonathan's Grill has his heels at the 8. Shift over to the left side. They're going to give it to Sanders. Falls forward to the left side. Easily walks in. Touchdown Eagles with 3:47 left to go in the second quarter. Brentwood Academy stretches the lead to 27-0. I mean, we talked about the again.
Absolutely.
Going to run a quarterback draw down 28. Gets out to the left side. Brought down after Jennings with the blitz. Jennings with the sack. Roman Jennings gets a sack, and there you go. Paul Wade called after the timeout. 3rd and long. Eagles bring pressure again. Trying to escape, and he's going to get there. Wow. No containment by the Eagles. And give MUS credit. They continue tuning in for us. That and the marching band.
I know you've got the envelope over there. So
1st and 10 from the 45. Ranovich going to keep it on the ground.
Well,
keep turning and bouncing enough for a first down. Nobody still brought him down. Great job by number 0, Tommy Reed. Get him off. 1st and 10 Owls. That was a lateral. Yep. You can see it here, and it's complete. And Easton Joyner runs over, but a great play call for the Owls. We could see it up top here. He just kind of threw a quick lateral. I don't know if we have a. Owls still have one. They got 3 wideouts to the near side. Ranovich at quarterback. Looks, tries to get time. Jamison Humphreys puts some pressure on him. Now the rest of the Eagles, boy, I tell you what, give Jamison Humphreys credit. So that could be tough, but after this play, I'll give you a score update as well as the Owls down 28, try to keep it on the ground. Brody Belleville, the first guy there to slow. He's not a young man anymore. He's like a grown man. He's got his fiance here. So
we just need to let the people guess who it is by
and
his voice.
We'll let him have his voice here in just a second as Reed takes that one right up the middle, up to the 30-yard line, first down. So special guest, why don't you say something to the people? The mic, that's Will Bowling, class of 2015. So joining us.
Better known as Ronnie Bowling's son.
That's right.
That's what he's known up here.
Absolutely
DJ Ronnie B up here on the mic.
Ronnie, I play in this booth and in this very press box right here.
That's awesome. 3rd down, and that goes nowhere for the Owls as Romel Kuhn makes the stop.
Have yourself a game, Romel Kuhn. He's been all over the place.
A couple games for me for SEC Network Plus up at Tennessee as well. And we've had a BA crew up there, so shout out to him too. But just enjoyed being around sports and didn't want to have a real job and wanted to just talk about sports. And I've loved it. It has been so much fun. So it's a lot of just being a fly on the wall and talking about what you see.
Oh,
it's going to come back to bite them.
Tommy Reed takes it, runs out of one arm tackle, not out of another one as Hollis, Watson, Skelton, and Belleville are there to. Second and short, keep it on the ground. Host of Eagles are there. Take him down for the stop. You've got Simon Luke to go in the 3rd. A little tight end around, and Jamison Humphreys was the first guy there. Not this time.
No.
Not this time. On 4th and short, the Eagles were there. Belleville, Humphreys, Kenny Simon, they're all right there at receiver. Sanders will be next to Jenkins. Liam Titus right in front of him. Faking this one to Sanders, and they'll go up top again, get Ferguson another shot.
Oh, my
holy cow.
Gracious.
Ferguson just came down with that one, and when you see the replay, get ready. It's like the one that fell on him earlier, he dropped, and then he goes out and makes this pretty unbelievable production that you get to stay at home and watch. As Jenkins, speaking of production, that's all Larry Sanders done on the ground is run production. The Eagles 14-yard line, 11 and a half left to go in the fourth. They're keeping on the ground. Boy, he's got blocking. Woo. He's got blocking so easy, he hardly got to do anything until the end. Touchdown, Eagles. Larry Sanders takes it in from 14 yards out, and the Eagles take a 34-0 lead.
I mean, just on Liam Titus's tail.
Boy, that was great blocking.
All the way to the end zone.
Watch here on the replay. So good job following Titus. Follows him, gets an extra block downfield, puts his head. Fires out, makes a move. Throw it out to the left. Number 18, Mason Murphy on the tackle.
There you go.
You really have nothing to do. You're not going out in Tuscaloosa, obviously, or David Peden's bachelor party. What else would you do but watch ESBN? As Rinovich throws that one out complete. Eagles bring him down after a loss.
Hey, Jill will go with me.
3rd and 5 from the 37. Throw the screen. Pass complete. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. 3rd and long for the Owls. Eagles bring pressure up the middle. Rinovich escapes.
Again.
He's like a young magician. Should be at House of Cards. Gets back to maybe the number 17. Xavier Lewis at the other receiver position. Eagles are going to keep it on the ground. Barely get out to about the 1 yard line. Cardenas.
Wow.
Boy, what a throw, what a catch.
Did you see him roll to the left, square his shoulders, and just
zip it? So they'll take a knee, Jeff. This was, I think Brentwood Academy did everything they needed to do. It's a long drive home after a game like this on I-40. Yeah. Either way, it's a long drive on I-40. Whether you're going 100 or 60, it's going to take you 3 hours. But I think Brentwood Academy did exactly what they needed to do on homecoming night.
They did, and, you know,